welcome back. Today will be another edition of my poetry and makeup series. So if you want to find out what I'm wearing on my face and hear my poem about addiction, then keep watching. Alright, so the makeup that I'm wearing today, I do have some of my go-to products for especially when it's summer and when I'm more sweaty and hot, and I am trying a couple new things as well. So first for primer, I am wearing this e.l.f. matte putty primer, and this is all over my face. I've even found that some of these types of primers help with under eye concealer. And then I actually did two primers. So the second one is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I just put this down the T-zone to help with oil control, to kind of keep everything in place if I do get oily, since I have combination skin. And then for foundation, this one I've been really liking a lot. I didn't really try this for a while, but during the summer, this one's awesome. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade 010 Light Beige. Alright, and this is definitely a very nice foundation. I feel like it's very full coverage. You can see a little bit of my acne coming through. Still trying to get better at covering acne. Not really sure why I'm breaking out, if it's like hormonal or what it is, because my skincare routine is pretty good. So, and then of course before I did my makeup, I did prep my face, and I do use a moisturizer, a gel moisturizer, and sunscreen before I put my makeup on. So, okay, and then next we have concealers. A lot of times I use two concealers. I use this one for under my eyes, the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Porcelain Beige. So this is really light, and it helps to, one, go under my eyes and highlight under there. And then I use the CoverGirl True Blend Concealer for highlighting. And this is pretty light too. So when it does come to covering up acne, I do have to use something a little darker. And the only thing that I had, and it's still not, I gotta get a different concealer for covering acne because I'm out of the other one. Is this Maybelline one. It's a little bit darker, so it helps, but usually I like to use green color corrector on my acne. However, I cannot find mine anywhere, so, which is crazy because I just had it, but I don't know. I haven't been able to find it for weeks. So, all right. So then after concealer, I did powder, and this is my tried and true Holy Grail powder for making my foundation last all day, and that is the Coty Airspun. And this is in shade Naturally Neutral. Alright, so then that gives the base. Then I have the base on, so next I go in with contour. And if you saw my top contour video for pale skin, you would know that my Holy Grail contour is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in light. Is this shade right here. So it doesn't look like much, but on the skin it is beautiful. It gives me a nice shadow. It's not too dark. Definitely, and sometimes I can use it on my eyebrows as well. So next I use the L'Oreal Paris True Match Bronze It bronzer. This is definitely more of a cool toned bronzer. I haven't used this in a while, so I'm trying this out again because I'm trying to come up with my top favorite bronzers for pale skin, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And this is in the shade 01 Light. Alright, and then after bronzer I put on blush, and I just got this new blush palette from Milani. This is in 02 Floral Fantasy Rose Powder Blush. So I really wanted to try the shade in the middle here. I was just going to buy it by itself. But then I saw this palette. This is actually the next, there's a palette that's lighter than this, that's 01, but it didn't have this exact shade, and just some of the shades looked a little too pinky. I like more of these kind of shades for blush. So definitely I'm liking this. I do want to give my recommendations for top blushes for pale skin, so that will be coming up as well. Alright, and then after blush, I top it off with some highlighter, and I've been loving this highlighter. This is the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter, and this is an amazing highlighter. As you can see, you can make it subtle, but I really like to try to build it up. And then I feel like it doesn't do. You can see it there. Alright, and then after highlighter, move on to the eyes. So we have my eyebrow pencil. I have really thin brows. I like using a small pencil sometimes, but lately I've been using this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, and it has a bigger tip at the end, so it makes it a little easier for me to get my brows done a little faster. I feel like they still take forever because you're trying to get them as even as possible, but this is definitely working good. All right, and then in my waterline right here, I use this white eyeliner from NYX Professional Makeup eye pencil. This is just a white eye pencil, one that you have to sharpen. I have a hard time finding white pencils that'll work or actually go on, so this is definitely a good one for me. There's another one I want to try, although I can't think of what it's called at the moment, but oops. Okay, let's not throw things. All right. Okay, so next, after the eyeliner, or I guess, I think I did this probably before, the eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, this is definitely becoming a holy grail eyeshadow for me. This is the e.l.f. Bite Size Eyeshadow Cream and Sugar Palette. And I have another one of theirs. I think they have 3, but these are the colors that are closer to what I use on a daily basis. So I'm using these 3 colors right here, kind of to build up back there. And then on the lid, I'm using this e.l.f. Cream Eyeshadow. Kind of reminds me of the Stila cream eyeshadows, and I'm gonna have to get a new one soon because I'm going through this one pretty fast. And then lastly, for the eyes, if you've watched my videos, you'd know that my favorite mascara is the my favorite mascara is the L'Oreal Paris Unlimited mascara, and it's also the one that you can like bend like this if you want to get really close. I usually just use it like this, but I don't have to curl my eyelashes. So if you can see, I do have longer eyelashes normally. So I'm really liking this, and I'm liking how it makes my eyelashes look like they're already curled up. A lot of times if I use an eye curler, my eyelashes curl up into my eye socket up here, which then I get mascara everywhere. So I'm really loving this. I have some other mascaras that I'm liking and needing to try, so I'm definitely will keep you posted on that. And then let's see the last couple things. So for lipstick, I'm trying this Here to Slay lipstick that I got in a BoxyCharm. So, and I will be doing a subscription box update soon. I'm going to do a full face of subscription box products. So primer, foundation. I don't think I have a concealer though, but I think everything except for concealer I have. Just about. Yes. And then I topped it off with a little bit of this Milk Makeup Cheek Glimmer Glow Oil Lip and Cheek. So I do like how this makes it a little shiny. Just add a little shine on there. And voila. All right, and then last but not least is setting sprays. So I do realize I need to try some more drugstore setting sprays because I'm all into affordable stuff. It takes me a little bit to save up to buy the high-end stuff, although I have a lot of high-end setting sprays right now. So I use this Matte Fix Plus. This kind of helps to melt everything. I feel like make my cheek products look really good. And then use the Urban Decay All-Nighters to top over everything. And this makes my foundation last all day as well. So, all right. So now you guys know what I'm wearing. I could definitely do like my top favorite, like a drugstore starter kit, what I would choose, or like what kind of makeup I would have if I was a minimalist or something. So let me know what you guys want to see. So now let's get to the poem. Do you know someone who's struggling with addiction? Or are you struggling with addiction? And you just don't know where to turn and how to make it stop? And you just want to have a better life? Well, I'm about to read a poem about a time when I struggled with addiction many years ago and how I was able to finally find some light at the end. This poem is called The Key. Starving for a feeling your soul needs to survive, emptiness overtakes your soul as it slowly begins to die. Tuning out reality, the world becomes deaf to your soul's screams. Day by day, you live in a drug-influenced dream. Pill after pill, temporary high after high, your body becomes numb. You are no longer able to cry. Looking into the mirror of self-defeat, it holds the reflection of your enemy, face to face with the person responsible for all your misery. Alone in the world, you find yourself trying to grasp a thread of serenity. Everyone wants a piece of you, mind spinning so fast you've lost your own identity. The deathly venom of society's drug has plagued your mind and soul, telling you to take more as your life begins to spin out of control. One thing after the next, you can hardly breathe, it's too much to take. Bombarded with endless chaos, it never ends as you're just about to break. Unable to care, unable to love as your heart turns cold. Unable to feel the joy of another's touch as your dismal fate begins to unfold. The only answer to this nightmare lies within your soul, where you left it long ago. Release yourself from this vengeance and set it free. Within yourself, you can find the answer to this life. In your soul lies the key. Alright, so hopefully the poem was helpful. Please let me know your thoughts. I think the next poem I'm going to read is probably going to be a more recent one. Really want to see if my writing's gotten better or worse. So I thank you guys for your support. Please let me know what you thought of the makeup products and the poem. Let me know what your favorite makeup products are, what's been your go-to lately for this month. And then I will see you guys in the next one. And remember, you are the only you, and you are amazing.